day, my dear tourists. Are you excited for today's trip? I know so. But before that, let me introduce myself first. I am Roselyn Perez, your travel guide representative from Lemry Colleges, and it's my pleasure to be your tourist guide for today's trip. Your safety is our priority, and I know that you are all excited, but first, I want you to all remember the PIT. P stands for precautionary measures. Always wear your protective gear such as face mask, face shield, and strictly social distancing. And always keep your alcohol by your side. And also, don't forget your things attended such as your wallet, bags, and important gadgets. Next is letter T. It stands for take nothing but pictures, leave nothing but footprints, kill nothing but time. And last is letter I. It stands for instructions. Always pay attention to my signal intended by a whistle and a plug, which means we need to gather back at our starting point in a specific time for everyone. Today, November 10, and for the time check, 8:30 in the morning. And please, my dear tourists, kindly synchronize your time as mine. Done? Thank you. And now let's start. Welcome to Davao Region.
Hello and good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Angelo B, your tour guide for today. And as of now, we will go and fly to Mindanao because our destination will be Davao del Norte and Davao del Sur. And now, please fasten your seatbelt, set back, relax, and enjoy the beauty of Davao region. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are here now landed in Davao City. And for our first destination will be Davao del Norte. Area and location. Davao del Norte is bounded on the north by Acsan del Sur, on the east by Davao Oriental, on the west by Bukidnon, and on the south by Davao del Sur and Davao Gulf. The province has a total area of 8,128.75 square kilometers, making it the 7th largest province in the country. According to 2020 census of Philippine households of Davao del Norte, it has a total population of 1,125,057. Geographic profile. The terrain is characterized by mountain ranges in the western and eastern parts and flat in the middle. The province is traversed by 32 rivers and the biggest, which is the Acsan River. There is no pronounced rainy season and the province is rarely visited by typhoons. To get there, commercial airlines fly from Manila to Davao City several times a day. Travel time is 1 hour and 40 minutes from Cebu. There is 55-minute flight. Several shipping lines also service routes to Davao City from Manila. Travel time is about 3 days. Buses can reach Davao City as well via Pan-Philippine Highway, passing through Bicol, Samar, and Leyte. It is comprised of 8 municipalities and 3 cities with 223 barangays and subdivided into 2 congressional districts. Do you know that Davao del Norte is primarily an agricultural province? No wonder it is hailed as the banana capital of the Philippines with many plantations run by multinational and local producers. However, the province also boasts of its vast areas of tourist attraction. To all beach bums and to those who love adventure, explore the great diving sites and fine beaches of Island Garden City of Samal. Davao del Norte is also the country's leading producer of bananas, with many plantations run by multinational like Dole and Del Monte and local producers such as La Panday, Tadeco, and Marsman. Davao del Norte is also one of Mindanao's leading producer of rice. Economy. Davao del Norte is primarily an agricultural but also engages in mining, forestry, and commercial fishing. The principal crops of the province include rice, maize, banana, coconut, abaca, rami, coffee, and a variety of fruit and root crops. Davao Gulf, to the south of the province, provides a living for many fishermen. Some of the fish products include the brackish water milkfish, tilapia, shrimp and crab, and a freshwater catfish. And now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we are now going to first destination to be visited, the Davao Penal Colony. This penal colony has numerous attractions, botanical garden, Lake Imelda, a zoo, a forest where work can hunt small game, and numerous plantation, and even the ingenious wood carvings by the prisoner. Did you know that there are 2,000 American prisoners were held in the penal colony after Japan's conquest of the Philippines in World War II? Some of the prisoner survivors of the Bataan Death March escaped in spring 1943. It has a land area of 30,000 hectares with a prisoner reservation of 8,000 hectares. During World War II, the Davao Penal Colony was the biggest prison establishment in the country, which was used by the Japanese invading army as their imperial garrison. And now, for our next destination, we are here at Hagumit Falls, Peña Plata, Samal Island. The alluring mystique of Samal isn't only filled with white sand and beaches. Face to face with its enigmatic and glorious beauty, you will be awestruck at its looming waterfalls. The Hagimit waterfalls is quite small, but it all falls naturally. The pool that catches the cool water is all preserved in its natural form, giving the visitors a delightful dive spot. Recently, the locals added some cottages for the visitors' comfort and for an income for them as well. So the locals had set up cottages for the visitor. The place is perfect for campers. Visitors can just pitch in their tents on the tent site for a cold camping night at these waterfalls. Campers will surely enjoy the green culinary adventure as the waterfalls is filled with full-grown trees and different kinds of vegetables that grows along the riverbank. You will not only be let your feeling be allured by its surroundings, but also your palates. Guess vegetarians will have a great meal just around these waterfalls. And for our next tourist destination is the island garden city of Samal in Samal Island. Located in the heart of the Davao Gulf, Samal Island has always been a favorite tourist destination, especially for those living in Davao City, not just because of its proximity, but because the island is tranquil, brimming with pristine beaches and full of life. While the island garden city of Samal is so popular, it is not overcrowded, making it a perfect destination to escape the stress brought by the work or the busy city life. Beautiful and exotic, the island garden city of Samal, or Igacos, a part of the metropolitan Davao area, is a great destination if you are looking for tranquility, a great advantages, and extreme challenges with nature. Samal is an island paradise located in the Davao Gulf, not just of a stone throw away from Davao City. The island is blessed with beautiful coasts with white sand beaches, abundant marine life, magnificent rock formations, and it's one of the most famous Pearl Farm Beach Resort, which was once literally a pearl farm. The island garden and city of Samal is the largest resort city in the Philippines. It has a lovely beaches dotting the place shores. Hills are dominating the middle portion of the island. Talikod Island is located southwest of the main island. The place is one of the most tourist destinations in the country with many beach resorts ready to serve any willing tourist. This destination has also plenty of marine reefs, tempting waters, and tourist attraction that will be interest to any tourist. And now, we are bound to our next destination, the Kaputian Public Beach Park in Poblacion, Kaputian, Samal Island. Kaputian Beach Park Resort is one of the great resorts in Samal Island. This resort is operated by the local governments of Samal. The resort is located just within the southern coast of Samal Island. The resort takes pride with its authentic talc-like sand and crystal clear blue waters that stands among many resorts in this island. Samal Island is dotted with so many scenic spots good for photo shooting, diving, snorkeling, and many other water sports. One of the good spots around the vicinity is Kaputian Beach Resort. This resort has its natural touch up to this day. Surely nature trippers will enjoy its natural touch. And for our another beach destination is the Tagnanan Beach. This white sand beach features a marine and coral garden. It is ideal for seashell hunting, swimming, boating, fishing, and scuba diving. And for our next tourist spot is the Talikod Caves in Talikod, Kaputian, Samal Island. There are three separate caves, two as well for small entrances that are inhabited by giant pythons. One of the subterranean tunnels is said to cross the Davao Gulf. Other observations said that Baguio Cave was the longest and largest among the caves surveyed in Samal Island by the study. It is also one of the caves aside from Montfort Cave, well known to tourists because of its size and geologic formations. Largely underdeveloped, the cave is located inside a coconut farm. According to local lore, the cave is a long subterranean chamber that leads to Davao mainland. We were not equipped for a spelunking expedition nor had the time to explore the cave, which has a waterfalls inside. This stop is recommended for the more adventurous explorers. The underground chamber is linked to be the lungs or bag of the island, hence the name of the cave. And for our last destination, the Talikod and Ligid Island in southwest of Samar, a most visited destination, 224-hectare mariculture park, which is a showcase of a new fisheries development strategy that puts premium on transforming coastal communities into centers of growth and prosperity. For scuba diving buffs, Talikod and Ligid Islands are excellent for dive spot, where a dive into the depths would reveal colorful underwater vistas with jaw-dropping tropical marine life. A 150-hectare color garden marine and reservation park located in Talikod and the Andanao Fish Sanctuary offer another treat to divine and snorkeling enthusiasts. Immaculate stretches of white sand beaches, pristine blue water, and a gorgeous mountain rainforest create the ultimate tropical paradise on this island. The water is crystal clear and perfect for sailing, scuba diving, and observing the stunning natural environment that makes Samal a haven for ecotourists and anyone appreciative of the region's unspoiled beauty. After exhausting but amazing and satisfying adventure, I bet all of you are hungry. Well, let's talk about the famous dishes and cuisine that Davao Norte holds. Kinilaw can be found anywhere there's a fishing community in the Philippines, but the Baweños have their own. It takes center stage in both random dockside beer joints and fancy restaurants across the city. The concept behind Kinilaw is simple. Use a vinegar to cook raw fish, transforming pristine tuna or swordfish into a tangy, wholesome meal that goes great with rice or paired with beer. Simple as it is, an endless amount of innovation can be added on top. Regional variation, the flavor changes depending on the type of vinegar you use to cook the fish. Sinuglaw is a contradiction of the words sinugba or grilled and kinilaw. It is a combination of fresh tuna or malasugi and grilled pork marinated in vinegar and citrus juices such as lemon and lime. Spiced with chili peppers or the silinda buyo and seasoned with ginger, onion, and salt. Inato or grilled chicken. Inato is a shortened word for ating ito, thus inato or it is R in English. Inato is a way of chicken is cooked. Dinuguan is a popular dish in Davao City. It consists of entrails of pork cooked in pork's blood seasoned with vinegar and spices. Puso, or rice cooked in coconut leaves. Binigbit or ginataan in Tagalog is an all-time favorite refreshment in Davao City. It is a combination of several fruits cooked in coconut milk. Panagtagbo Festival. Panagtagbo Festival is one of the most impressive festivals held just in outskirts in Davao City and the side of the Davao Mindanao Island. The festival was held every 7th of March to celebrate the foundation of the city of Tagum, Davao del Norte's capital. As the name implies, the Panagtagbo stands for gathering of the people of the city despite their diverse backgrounds and ethnic origin. The proceeding has it that first set of municipal officials were unveiled in 1941. Civic activities contain most of the Panagtagbo events, but other events worth watching out are citywide loveliness pageant parading the city's most stunning girls and outer and inter-city sports, and a parade complete with street dance and showcase. Flores de Tagumeño Festival, a 26 beautiful sagalas paraded in Tagum City's major thoroughfare as part of their culminating activities of the 5th Flores de Tagumeño last May 25, 2013, which is a month-long activity that honors the Blessed Virgin Mary. The Santa Cruzan de Tagumeño is uniquely Tagumeños as different groups in the city joined forces in the revival of this tradition. Durian Festival is the festival celebrated during the month of September up to October. It gathers the durian growers from the province of Davao del Norte and Compostela Valley and convene in the city of Tagum, provide and offer the lowest rate of durian fruits for the consumers. During the festival celebration, several cultural presentations are showcased nightly to give entertainment to the people around taking good times with the durian. And now we are bounding at Davao del Sur. The province of Davao del Sur has its humble beginnings even before it functioned as a province in July 1, 1967. Local historians claim that the word Davao came from the word phonetic blending of the words of the Bagabo word Daba Daba, referring to the sacred brass of the tribe's legendary chieftain, which is Datuduli, who lived in Mount Apo. The letter O was added to the word, making it Dabao or Dabao, which to the Bagobos means justice and the Datus fairness of these people. As years went by, the word has shortened to Davao and eventually called Davao. Area and location. Davao del Sur is bounded by Davao City on the north, by the province of Cotabato, Sultan Kudarat, and South Cotabato on the west, by the Celebes Sea on the south, and by the Davao Gulf on the east. Davao del Sur is a province in the Philippines located in the Davao region in Mindanao, and its capital and largest city is Digos. Geographic profile. The land is composed of rolling hills, white sand beaches, fertile valleys, and ridges. The population of Davao del Sur in the 2020 census was 680,481 people. How to get there? Of all provinces in the southern Mindanao, Davao del Sur is the most easily accessible because Davao City, which contains an airport located in the province. From Davao City, one can take bus to the capital town of Digos, and the province is blessed to have an abundant and agricultural plains and valleys, great forests, rolling hills and mountains, including the Philippine highest peak Mount Apo, which is listed the 2,954 meters or 9,692 feet above sea level, beautiful white sandy mangrove protected beaches, and limitless fishing area. Davao del Sur has a lone congressional district. It is comprised of 9 municipalities and 1 city with 232 barangays. Economy. Because of its favorable climate and fertile soil, Davao del Sur is primarily an agricultural province. It is popularly known as the coconut country since coconut is its major commercial crop. Its rice and corn production is more than sufficient for its population. Other crops grown are bananas, cacao, rami, coffee, fruits, and vegetables. Davao City is the commercial center of southern Mindanao. Foreign and domestic vessels load and unload goods at its port. Davao Gulf is the major fishing grounds of the city. There are 11 coastal municipalities facing the Philippine Sea. Logging has also supported wood processing industry, but rapid forest depletion is a cause of concern. The several ethnic groups exist in the province. Among them are the Dilaans, Bagobos, Manobos, and Tagakolos. These early settlers occupied the slope and base of Mount Apo and have developed their own culture, which have been preserved until now this day. The Bagobos, for example, are known for their colorful dresses woven from abaca fiber and ornamented with beads, shells, metal discs, and embroidery in geometric patterns. They also wear bells as anklets or costume accessories so they jingle when they walk or dance. So now we will go to our first destination to be visited here in Davao del Sur. It will be the Epol Marilog district. Seeing a waterfall is an enchanted feeling. It is one of the best and exciting adventure that you should list on your blog journal. Since Philippines is blessed with so many nature wonders, then Philippines is expected to have a large number of majestic waterfalls. However, some of them are difficult to accomplish and extremely dangerous. EPOL is an acronym which stands for Everlasting Power of Love. It was formerly known as the Green Valley Waterfalls. According to the Matigsulog tribe ancestor, long time ago, the falls has been the witness of forbidden relationship of a lover. It was a rendezvous or their secret affair. One day, the father of the girl found out the relationship and took her away to a faraway place. From then on, nobody knows what happened to the girl. Every day, the man visited the falls, hopelessly hoping that the girl will come back. One day, when he was very old, he noticed an old woman sitting beside the falls. It was his long-lost girlfriend. They both cried and hugged each other and hold on to the everlasting power of love. Next to our destination is the Lumayon Spring. The spring is surrounded by rolling hills, forests, and suitable for swimming. 12 miles from the highway of Balabag, Tigos. For our third destination, the memorial to a brave son of Davao City. A memorial built in recognition of a young native son of Davao, Armando Generoso, who displayed great dedication to duty, valor, and gallantry during the World War II. And now, for those who would like mountain climbing, you will like our next destination, which is the Mount Apo. It is a remarkable Philippine landmark of great beauty. Its wilderness value was first recognized by the President Manuel L. Quezon, who issued the proclamation of '59 establishing Mount Apo as a national park. In 1982, it landed in the United Nations list of national parks and equivalent reservation, and in 1984, it became one of the ASEAN heritage sites. Through the years, the Mount Apo Natural Park has been a favorite destination of mountain climbers and nature lovers. Being the natural habitat of the threatened Philippine eagle has also made it famous. After climbing to a mountain, now we will go to our next destination, the Mount Carmel. It's a great privilege of visiting Mount Carmel in Kinuskusan, Basalan, Davao del Sur. It is owned by the Southern Baptist Convention, to which it is popular for having a rural life training center. The training center focuses on training people for rural living. They teach agri-technology, which can be very useful for farmers. The place was really cool. It has a tabernacle dormitories and a backyard demo farm. The demo farm has a piggery, fish ponds, goat dairy farm, vegetable farm, and even a vermiculture or vermicomposting technology. What intrigued most of the people are the hybrid goats. These goats are huge, as if a young calf, and they are great producers of milk. And when you visit this place, you can have the opportunity to taste the fresh milk product of these goats. And you can really tell the difference between the commercialized and real fresh ones. For our another mountain destination, the Mount Crocodile, located at Barangay Piape, Padada, Davao del Sur. It is formerly known as Piape Hill and Itakura Hill. The name comes from the form of mountain range as viewed from above. It was declared as the municipal ecotourism and reservation area by the local government of Padada. This place is good for a short trek to the top of overnight and stay for camping. It offers a breathtaking view of the Gulf of Padada, rice field, and mountain range. Since it is a protected area, the municipality of Padada had placed railings for camping area and developed the trail. Known as the Crocodile Mountain, for when viewed above, it looked like a sleeping crocodile resting in the shore of Padada. And for our last mountain destination, the Seven Hills at Digos. Ideal for mountain climbing and offers a panoramic view of Digos and adjoining barangays. After climbing, now we are going to the Sibulan River of Darong, Santa Cruz, Davao del Sur. Known for whitewater tubing and have been a preferable destination by water sport enthusiasts. Local and foreign tourists through the years, often visited during the summer, this place truly makes people wild and wild. Even frequent Davao City tourists came out and take a plunge in Sibulan. Water tubing is one of the most exciting and popular river activities in the world. It is another fun way to bath in the sun, laugh with family and friends, and cool off from the heat while braving the river's waters. Being drifted by the strong current without the control of a paddle sweats out. The adventure juices in you, along with water tubing. Then try the excitement of rappelling. This could drive ocean adrenaline rush to the limits with the vertical cliffs of the river. For our last yet breathtaking destination is the Tatuya Falls, deeply hidden within the mountains near the Mount Apo National Park in Sitio Taduya of Barangay Sibulan at Santa Cruz, Davao del Sur. Lies a towering majestic beauty called Tudaya Falls, a thundering drop of mighty gush of waterfalls that cascades into a basin of cool and crystal clear waters. It is considered as one of the highest and beautiful waterfalls in the Philippines. After visiting the most famous tourist spot here in Davao del Sur, I know that all of you are now hungry. So now let's get go there and see the most famous dishes that Davao del Sur is so proud of. Sinugbang Bihod, or grilled tuna fish roe. Bihod is the fresh roe of a milk tuna. Sinugbang Bagaybay, a grilled tuna fish roe. Bagaybay is the fish roe of a female tuna. Sutukil is a constructed word of sugba or grilled, tola, boiled, and kinalaw or fresh tuna fish marinated in vinegar. It is a very popular combination of dishes in Davao City. Lauoy, cooked vegetables. Lauoy is an all-time Visayan favorite. It consists mainly of several fresh vegetables cooked with fish. Ginanggang or grilled saba or kardaba. A durian and langkaturon. This yummy deep-fried dessert is a must-try dish when you're in Davao. The durian langka or jackfruit or the turon is deep-fried in lumpia wrapper and plated in a traditional iron. Also comes with a serving of tablea chocolate dipping sauce. Calderobo, a homemade adobo or calderobo, one of their signature here. They use beef instead of chicken, and the meat is really tender with each bite. Sauce-wise, it's not as thick as we prefer, but extremely thick. Sinulog sa Digos. Sinulog sa Digos is yearly celebration in patronage to Santo Niño. The feast features a parade of devotees dancing in the street and bringing with them the statue of Santo Niño, designed in different clothes and ornaments. Sinulog is also a yearly event in Cebu, another city in the Philippines widely known to patronize the Santo Niño. Durongan Festival of Bansalan, Davao del Sur. Every January, the peace-loving municipality of Bansalan celebrates the Durongan Festival. This festival is a Thanksgiving celebration honoring the child Jesus known as to the Filipinos as Santo Niño. A Sinulog-based celebration, the Durongan Festival is Bansalan's way of reliving the tradition and culture of the Visayan whose devotion to the miraculous Santo Niño is widespread. The population of Bansalan is said to have roots in Davao and other towns in the Visayas. Since Bansalan also home to the indigenous group called Bagobo, the festival is also adopted to symbolize Bagobo's acceptance of Christianity when Catholicism was brought to Mindanao. The festival is also a celebration of unity and oneness, despite diversity of culture and belief. Dorongan is a Bagobo term which literally means Thanksgiving. Kialegnon Festival. The Kialegnon Festival is a celebration of merrymaking and thanksgiving for a bountiful harvest and recognition for the richness of culture and tradition. It is celebrated every 28th of September but is a week-long festivities that started way back in 2008. The term Kialegnon originates from the word Kialeg, which is the former name of Magsaysay. Kialeg was a tribal chieftain and a hero who died in duel in defending his people.
Good day, I'm Nicole Victohay, your tour guide for today, and welcome to Davao de Oro. Let me tell you something about Davao de Oro. Davao de Oro is a province in the Philippines located in the Davao region in Mindanao. The capital of Davao de Oro is Nabunturan. It used to be part of the province of Davao del Norte until it was made separate province in 1998. The province was officially renamed from Compostela Valley to Davao de Oro by virtue of Republic Act 11297 approved on April 17, 2019 and ratified through a plebiscite held on December 7, 2019. It is comprised of 11 municipalities with 237 barangays and subdivided into 2 legislative districts. Davao de Oro has a land area of 4,666.93 square kilometers, which is 14.73% of the total land area of Davao region. Around 19% of the land area, or 1,530.97 square kilometers, is classified as alienable and disposable, and 26.53%, or 3,135.96 square kilometers, is classified as forest land. The province has rich deposits of metallic and non-metallic mineral resources. Metallic resources include gold, silver, copper, and iron, among others, with both large and small-scale mining operation presence. Total revenues of 98,495,748.55 pesos was generated from these mineral resources as of 2015. Due to the huge reserve of gold in its municipalities, the Mines and Geoscience Bureau, or MGB, declared Davao de Oro Province as the Gold District of Davao Region. The province of Davao de Oro is classified as first-class province with an actual total revenue generated of 2,307,268,802.87 in 2019. Agriculture production is the major economic activity of the province. The mining and quarrying industry in Davao de Oro has gained significant recognition in Davao region and even in the whole country. Davao de Oro is endowed with various natural and physical attractions. Its natural and man-made tourist attractions include waterfalls, caves, lakes, rivers, and mountain rich mine fields, and hot and cold springs, and inland and beach resorts. Here are some of Davao de Oro's best beautiful tourist attractions. Mount Panganiban, or White Peak, is the highest mountain in the province of Davao de Oro in the Philippines, with an elevation of 2,670 meters, 8,760 feet above sea level. Did you know that the Philippines has magnificent mossy forest, which is also found at Mount Panganiban? Awao Falls, 20-meter falls. The water cascades on a rough, irregular boulder that creates a beautiful curtain of waters that drops on a rocky shallow basin below. Tagbibinta Falls, the most majestic waterfall in the province. The strong, rushing water drops 700 feet down the Catch Basin. Copiat Island. This 87-hectare island is considered as the crown jewel of the province, fringed with coconut trees, mangroves, and white sands beach. Mount Candelaga is one of the trekking destinations in the province of Davao de Oro. It stands 2,400 meters above sea level, and it takes about 3 full days to reach the summit. In the province of Davao de Oro, Nabunturan has some of the best rice puto and bibingka.
Bulawan, Bulawan, saulugon ta, dali na!
Bulawan Festival, or the Festival of Gold, the Or's annual celebration of Thanksgiving, a unified government, sustained good harvest, abundant resources, and the promise of a golden future. The province of Davao de Oro is formerly known as Compostela Valley.
Mabuhay! Welcome to the regional capital of Davao Region, the Davao City. It is a first-class, highly urbanized city in the Davao Region. This city has a total land area of 2,443.61 kilometers or 943.48 square meters per miles, making it the largest city in the Philippines in terms of land area. It is the third most populous city in the Philippines after Quezon City and Manila, and most populous in Mindanao. As of 2020, the city has a total population of 1,776,949 people. And also Davao City is the home of the first Mindanaoan president. Here are the official seal of Davao City. Here are the nicknames of Davao City: the King City of the South, the Crown Jewel of Mindanao, Durian Capital of the Philippines, and Chocolate Capital of the Philippines. Let's visit the famous tourist spots in Davao City. First is the Malagos Garden Resort. It is one of the best attractions in Davao. It is a 12-hectare Davao Nature Theme Park and is a one-stop destination for travelers wanting to enjoy the environment and at the same time find refuge in the serenity of the area. You can encounter bird species that you can feed with your 2 fingers as you communicate directly with them at the bird feeding door. Next is Eden Nature Park. If you want to commune with nature, you have to visit this next destination. Eden Nature Park and Resort in Davao City have been named after the famed biblical garden. Trying out Eden Nature Park activities is highly recommended because its serenity and tropical forest climate will certainly remove anybody's anxiety from the stress and noise of the busy city. The nature park is also a resort. They have a 24-hour front desk, an outdoor pool, and buffet breakfast. Their rooms are equipped with a flat-screen TV, wardrobe, and suite bathroom, and more. Next is the Davao Crocodile Park. The Davao Crocodile Park is one of the popular tourist spots included in the Davao Wildlife Experience. This destination showcases the state-of-the-art crocodile farming in the country, complete with modern equipment and facilities. This park is home of thousands of crocodiles, both freshwater and saltwater reptiles, which are bred and born on site. Visitors can also tour around the incubator room where hundreds of crocodile eggs are taken care of. A trip to Davao City is not complete without a visit to the King of Philippine Peaks or Mount Apo. Mount Apo is on top of the list of the highest mountains in Southeast Asia, and it has an elevation of 10,311 feet. Before reaching the top of Mount Apo, there is a crater lake naturally created by volcanic activities. 7 peaks can be spotted at Mount Apo's summit. You can see the beautiful sunset and sunrise in good weather. You'll be treated to a panoramic view of South Cotabato's Mount Matutom, Lake Venado, and many more. Here are some famous delicacies of Davao City. First is the durian and langkatoron. This yummy deep-fried dessert is a must-try dish when you're in Davao. We tried this while dining at Recado Comfort Cuisine, and the spread at this restaurant is indescribably good. The durian langkatoron is deep-fried in lumpia wrapper and plated in a traditional iron. Also comes with a serving of tablea chocolate dipping sauce. Second is the grilled squid. One thing we miss about being in Davao are the grilled dishes, and this grilled squid was certainly memorable. It looks fairly simple, yet there's an intricate mix of flavors that has a slightly charred and tangy aftertaste. We really like that the grilled squid is also stuffed with chopped tomatoes and onions. Third is the native chicken binakol. Chicken binakol is a chicken soup dish that is very flavorful and comforting. The chicken farts are simmered until tender and served with coconut meat and malunggay leaves. It's quite a strange combination when you look at the ingredients individually, but surprisingly, it does work well together. The sweetness of the coconut water and the variation in taste are complementing, resulting in a savory dish. Here are the festivals in Davao City that you don't want to miss. First is the Araw ng Davao. It celebrates on March 10 to March 16. Araw ng Davao, also known as Davao City Foundation Day, is a week-long celebration that culminates every 16th of March. It is marked with a socio-civic and military parade, sports competitions, and fireworks. Next is the Kadayawan Festival. It celebrates every third week of August. Kadayawan Festival is Davao City's biggest and grandest festival. The term Kadayawan is derived from the Mandaya word Madayaw, a greeting used to explain a thing that is good, valuable, superior, or beautiful. It is a week-long celebration and thanksgiving for nature's harvest. During this time, local and tourists flock the streets of the city to witness major events such as the Indak-Indak sa Dalan and Floral Float Parade.
Good day, tourists! Are you excited for today's trip? I know so, but before that, let me introduce myself first. I am Roselyn Perez, your virtual tour guide for today. Our destination is Davao Occidental.
House music. House music.
Davao Occidental is the 81st and newest province in the Philippines located in Davao Region in Mindanao. Its capital is the municipality of Malita. To the east lies the Davao Gulf. It is also shares a maritime border with the Indonesian province of North Sulawesi to the south. Malita was known for various arts of its cultural heritage and vast cultural and multi-talented tribes. Davao Occidental is geographically located at the southwestern tip of the Davao region in Mindanao, from which its name was derived. It was originally part of the 2nd District of Davao del Sur. Davao Occidental was created by virtue of RA 10360 enacted by the 15th Philippines of July 23, 2012, signed into law by President Benigno C. Aquino III on January 14, 2013, and was finally ratified on October 28, 2013 through a plebiscite conducted with a resounding yes result voted by the great majority. Thus, the same date was adopted by the province to commemorate Davao Occidental's founding anniversary. It is the 81st province of the Philippines. Davao Occidental has vast agricultural lands, though mountainous, but could grow almost all kinds of crops. It has rich fisheries and marine resources aside from its lengthy coastline where beautiful beaches can be found. It is basically blessed by nature that yields sufficient food for its people. The main industries in Davao Occidental are aquaculture and agriculture. Economic produce in the province include fish, bananas, and coconuts, which are exported to several major cities within southern Mindanao, including Davao City. Good day, my dear tourists. I am Roselyn Perez, your virtual tour guide for today. And our first destination is Davao Oriental. Davao Oriental founded on May 8, 1967, and it is a province in the Philippines located in Davao Region in Mindanao. Its capital is Mati. The province is the traditional homeland of the Mandaya and Calagan or Kaagan. Davao Oriental means in Cebuano is Silangang Davao and Silangang Davao in Tagalog. In the pre-colonial and Spanish periods, the Spaniards established a permanent settlement in the region in 1591, and in 1844 the area was ceded by the Sultanate to Spain. An expedition was sent by the colonial government in Manila in 1847 to control the region, led by the Spaniard Jose Oyanguren, who settled in the town of Davao and organized the surrounding areas into the province of Nueva Guipuzcoa in 1849. The province existed until 1858 when the politico-military commandancies of Davao and Bislig were created in its place. Bislig was incorporated in the district of Davao 2 years ago. Davao Oriental is the easternmost province in the country, with Fusan Point in the municipality of Caraga as the easternmost location. The Philippine Sea, part of the Pacific Ocean, faces Davao Oriental to the east. Part of the province lies on the unnamed peninsula that encloses the Davao Gulf to the west. The province is the top producer of coconut and copra in the country. Davao Oriental earned the title Coconut Capital of the Philippines. It is also home to Mount Hamiguitan Wildlife Sanctuary, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is also a major producer of abaca and exports crude oil and copra pellets. On March 20, 2018, Davao Oriental signed a Memorandum of Understanding MOU with Pioneer Finance Limited, a Hong Kong-based foreign firm, for a 27 billion industrial park. The native languages spoken in the province are Calagan and Mandaya. Cebuano is the dominant first language, and Chabacano is the spoken by a minority, while Tagalog and English are widely used in business, education, and government. The population of Davao Oriental in the 2020 census was 576,343 people, with a density of 100 inhabitants per square kilometer or 260 inhabitants per square mile. Davao Oriental has a pronounced rainy season and short dry season, with maximum rainfall occurring from November to January, especially at coastal areas. Mount Hamiguitan and Bonsai Forest. Mount Hamiguitan hosts the world's largest pygmy forest, covering more than 1,200 hectares. It is a critical sanctuary to many endangered species, including Philippine monkey-eating eagle. Because of its unique and rich ecosystem, it is listed a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Hiking to the mountain will lead you into bizarre sights of flora and fauna, including mossy forests and orchids. At the heart of the pygmy forest, it is a stunning lake, which is unusual for its high and low tide setting. Mount Hamiguitan is among the most preserved Davao Oriental tourist spots. Aliwagwag Falls Eco Park, considered as the highest falls in the Philippines. Aliwagwag Falls has more than 130 impressive cascades. This collectively measured 1,110 feet. It also has multiple pools with turquoise waters where you can have a rejuvenating swim. Lush forests surround the waterfalls, giving it an enchanting view. It is also one of the top Davao Oriental tourist spots. San Victor Island. San Victor Island is among the most popular Davao Oriental tourist spots. It is a 3-hectare island managed by the Diocese of Mati. It boasts of powdery white sands and clear turquoise waters. Its seas also teem with diverse marine life, making it an ideal site for snorkeling and scuba diving. There is also a chapel in the middle of the island where you can pray and meditate. Curtain Falls. With an impressive width of 60 feet, Curtain Falls is said to be the widest waterfalls in the entire province. It cascades like a giant curtain, thus the name. It measures 20 feet high with a wide and shallow pool where you can swim all day long. Balite Hot Spring. If you want to experience the healing and relaxing effects of thermal waters, visit Balite Hot Spring. There are man-made pools as well as natural pools where you can have a dip while you enjoy the surrounding sceneries. Magpamangaw Falls. The term Magpamangaw is derived from the local dialect Pangaw, which means rainbow. I'm not really sure why it's named as such, but perhaps because a rainbow appears when the sunlight hits the waterfall. It cascades beautifully for about 20 feet towards a beautiful and green-catch basin. Pristine rainforests surround the falls, adding to its charm. Sigaboy Island, also one of the most preserved Davao Oriental tourist spots. Sigaboy Island sits on a secluded part of the ocean. It is not that big, but it is distinct for its huge outcrop of forest-covered limestone rock formation. During low tide, its coastline stretches 4 miles consisting of powdery white sands. Lake Carolina, one of the most emerging Davao Oriental tourist spots. Lake Carolina appears like a replica of the famous Hinatuan Enchanted River in Surigao del Sur. It is a laid-back destination, but one you should visit to gaze on its beauty. It has crystal clear water amidst lush vegetation. The deepest part of the lake is 70 feet, so make sure you know how to swim when trying its waters. Ugwad Falls. Ugwad literally means burst from nowhere. The falls is named that way because it just bursts in the middle of the mountain rock. Green foliage partly conceals the water, adding to the rustic view. Pusan Point. Did you know that Pusan Point is actually the easternmost inland point in the Philippines? That means you see here the first rays of the sun shining on a 40-foot high rock promontory. From here, you also see a glimpse of the vast and seemingly endless Pacific Ocean. The Pusan Point Eco Park and Science Discovery Center and a 16-foot Jubilee Cross also stand here. Pangyan Falls. Pangyan Falls is the one of the off-beaten Davao Oriental tourist spots. With a height of around 30 feet high, it curves a small and shallow pool with icy cold waters. Locals love coming here to escape the simmering midday heat. After enjoying the falls, you can proceed to a nearby hot spring to also relax on thermal waters. Dahican Beach. Dahican Beach is one of the most well-known beaches near Davao City. Aside from its long stretch of powdery white sands, the beach also boasts of turquoise waters that will surely gratify you for a memorable swim. Paddling and skimboarding are also favorite activities here. Tall coconut trees also surround the beach. Sungkaan Falls. Sungkaan Falls is one of the remotest Davao Oriental tourist spots. It takes hours of a grueling hike before visitors can finally have a breathtaking view of the waterfall. Guang-Guang Mangrove Park and Nursery. It is one of the protected Davao Oriental tourist spots as it hosts at least 18th of the rarest and endangered mangrove species in the country. It covers more than 21,000 hectares, making it an ideal habitat for different kinds of birds and sea turtles. Kapuka Falls. Kapuka Falls cascades like a bridal view towards a natural swimming pool with sky blue waters. You will not only enjoy swimming in its cold waters but also the beauty of the surrounding forest. Sleeping Dinosaur Mati. It is named as such because the island resembles the shape of the sleeping dinosaur when seen from a certain viewpoint. There are several local stories as to why it is shaped that way. You can actually climb your way to the summit of the sleeping dinosaur. There you will catch a view of the blue seas and lush mangrove forests. Panganiban Island. Panganiban Island is one of the laid-back Davao Oriental tourist spots. It is a 4-hectare beauty with limestone forests and white sandy beaches. Subangon Davao Oriental Museum. Subangon Museum is one of the best spots for you to learn about the culture of the different indigenous tribes in the province. Aside from the cultural preservation, the museum also aims to promote marine conservation. In fact, one of the highlights here are the skeletal remains of sperm whale which wash ashore. They named it Davao and it is the largest display in the Philippines and the 7th in the world. Cape of San Agustin. Fronting the Celebes Sea, Cape of San Agustin has been a witness to the Spanish colonial rule, but it's also an unspoiled beauty of raw beaches with pinkish white sands. Blue Blesmati. Blue Blesmati is among the most frequented Davao Oriental tourist spots. It offers modern tourism amenities such as cottages, a resto bar, and a pool. Since some of its cottages are stand on a seawater, you can use these as jumping and diving platforms. It is one of the best beach resorts in Davao.